an old man by the name of Abraham and his old wife Sarah, and a promise from God that that old couple can have kids. And Abraham was about 100 years old. Sarah was well beyond having babies, yet God made it happen. She thought it was funny, so that's how they named their boy. Anyone remember the Hebrew word for laughter? Yeah. Isaac. Yeah. Isaac means laughter, happy laughter. So they named their boy Isaac. Well, Isaac has grown up to be a young man. And Abraham, the dad, says, it's time we find the boy a wife. We got to get my boy a woman to marry. So Isaac calls up his servant. And he tells his servant, I want to find a boy for a girl for my boy to marry. But I don't want you getting any of the local girls. I need you to go back to where I came from. Get some girl from my people. Go back there and find a suitable woman for my boy Isaac to marry. And the servant's like, really? I'm supposed to go there without you, without Sarah, without Isaac, and go and say, hey, would you come back with me and marry this boy you've never seen? Really? Yeah, says Abraham. You go and do that. So, Abraham has a servant get everything ready to go on a long trip. And so to go on a long trip in those days, you can't load up the van. You got to load up the camel. Now, camels are like cows. They need water. In fact, let me ask some people back here about how much water does a cow drink in a day? I did some internet research, but
10 gallons.
10 gallons? That,
No, probably 20, 30.
10, 20, 30?
Yeah, depends on.
Depends, maybe?
Enough to quench its thirst.
Oh, thanks. One of his undefeatable responses. True that. Okay, I looked it up on the internet. What's that? And I was seeing numbers anywhere from like 8 to 30 in a day. I actually saw that wide range. 8 to 30 gallons of water a day for a cow. Okay? That's a lot of water. I think if I get more than one of these down in a day, I think I'm doing okay. I don't drink enough water. I think one little bottle is enough for me. 30 gallons in one day. Well, they're big animals.
You need 100 for a camel.
You're getting smart. We're going to talk about camel right now. Did I bring a camel? Yeah, I did.
They don't know the back so much, so they don't need much.
All right, so I brought a camel. Yeah. Camel drinks more than a cow. Okay? I did not get a number for how many gallons a camel drinks in a day. I could only get the statistic for how much it drinks in 15 minutes. Very interesting. Maybe it's just the nature of the Middle East. Like, they don't have access to fountains like our cows do and sloughs and that. So it's a matter of going with working a camel, traveling with a camel, finally getting to a place where it can drink, and then you watch it drink and you measure and say, wow, this many in 15 minutes. Okay? In 15 minutes. 5 gallons? No. In 15 minutes? No, not even 10 gallons. I didn't have enough buckets in the basement. Count by twos. How many gallons?
30 gallons.
30 gallons in 15 minutes. 6 of those buckets full. 1 camel, 15 minutes. That's like recess. About as fast as you eat lunch at school. 6 of those buckets. A camel. Remember that. So, to travel far, you got to load up the camel. Well, you got to travel real far. need more than one camel? Because he's bringing gifts for this gal too and her family. And supplies for the long journey. So he started loading up a few camels. How many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8? Anyone want to dispute that? 10. 10. You're close. You're close. So finally, on and on he goes with some other servants, 10 camels, going back to Abraham's hometown, home country, to look for a woman. And this guy is thinking, how am I going to handle this? Well, after the long, long journey, he comes up and he finds a well. You see that? Now, there's the hole. It's made out of stone, and there's some steps going down in it. And near the well, is a watering trough. It's also made out of stone. And the servant's thinking, okay, what am I going to do next? Well, he looks up and he sees a gal coming down the road. She's got a little water container there in her hand. And what does our servant do? He prays. And this is what he prays. He says, Lord God, if that is the woman for my master's son Isaac, make it happen so that when I ask her to lower her jar for me to drink, not only does she say yes, but she also says, may I water your camels? I will water your camels too. If that woman does that, then I know she is the one you have chosen for Isaac. If I ask her to give me a drink from her little watering pitcher there, and she also offers to water the camels, I know she's the gal. And so he meets up with her. And he says, please lower your watering jar for me to have a drink. And then he shuts up. And she turns to him and says, sir, I will gladly give you a drink of water. And I will gladly water your camels. Now, a typical well in those days did not have a windlass and a rope and a bucket. It just didn't work well. It had stair steps going down where you had to kick away the rocks and kind of drive your bucket down in there and carry them back up the steps. Down, 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 up, 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 up. Little gal, little bucket, 10 camels. Anyone want to do the math? How much? 300 gallons of water, maybe.
Or 60.
Or 60 if they weren't thirsty. Or 1,000,000. Thanks for the numbers. It supports my case. Now, there's a lot of us thinking about our boys and grandboys. You find a woman like that, marry her. She'll take care of everything. And she does. She fills the water. She gives the servant a drink. She fills the watering trough over and over and over again. And finally, all 10 of those camels are filled. Then he gives her bracelets and jewelry. And then she takes them to her family's tent. He meets her family. They negotiate. And she agrees to be Isaac's wife. You know, I think a lot of it has to do not just with how hard a worker Rebecca was, but what a mighty man of faith that nameless guy was. He prayed for something, and God answered, and it happened. God hears people who don't seem to count. But he hears us anyhow, and he does amazing things.